Let's go.
Everybody, what's going on? What's going on? By all means, let's start this show. Bam. Let's do this. Eddie G.
Ralphie G.
DJ Salo.
You guys know that gentleman over there. No need for introduction, but feel free.
Anyway.
There's the introduction, Doug.
David Rolas.
Wow. And we have a special guest tonight.
Yes, we do. Yes, we
Throughout
do.
the city, especially the city of LA. Got a lot of love for this gentleman. Introduce yourself.
Angel, we want Angel.
Boom.
Oh.
Go.
How do you know they want you?
I just know they want me.
Look at him, bro.
I always wanted to ask you that question. No, I'm just kidding.
It's all in the name, bro. That's all you need to know.
Got
That's
that
all your social. We want Angel.
Yeah, that's all my shits. We want Angel.
on everything, every platform.
Everything. Every platform you can
Everybody
think of.
wants Angel.
I do gotta say that my boy over there is rocking the Guayabera. That shit is on point.
With the hoodie.
Good looking out.
The Guavavera.
With the hoodie. With the
With
hoodie.
the hoodie, yeah.
I would've
Keeping
rocked-
it G. Keeping
I
it
would have
G.
rocked my own shit too. We should have coordinated. Should have hit me up.
I know.
No,
We should all been
that kid, we
together.
look like a fucking little
Folklorico. Hey, I was about to say, do you guys just want us to, we can get up and go. You guys can just kind of do that.
Get down. My path is not too far. I'll go.
No madre.
You know,
Yeah.
pelón on pelón. You know, that's I guess that's.
You gotta throw it over the hoodie, though.
I'll throw it over the hoodie. I'll throw it over the hoodie.
See,
You
that's what
gotta keep it
happens.
G. You gotta keep it G.
That's what happens when you sit in the South American side right here. I'm just me tienen bien sándwich aquí.
Not only that,
But you know what?
to our viewers out there, we have also another guest, but he didn't want to be in front of the camera. He's more behind the scenes. He wants to hear us shoot the shit and
Big
talk
shout out to
shit.
the homie Danny.
Big shout out.
Danny.
Yeah.
Oye, Danny, muchas gracias.
So he was like, man, if you guys need a drink, you know, what I mean, if you see a hand come out of nowhere, that's the
That's
homie
Danny's
right
hand. He'll be on.
That would be some funny shit though. Like all of a sudden,
Yeah. He's just like. But
Or
he's
someone-
gonna be on soon.
Yeah, or someone passes out, he'll come with the towel, you know, trying to make himself like a boxer.
Like a
Like,
fucking smelling salt.
yeah, what's that
He'll
shit?
be-
Ammonia?
Ammonia.
And it's funny you brought that passing out shit
Uh-oh.
because
Oh.
I mean, fuck.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's an arsenal of shit.
I don't know who drank on my Hennessy, but
We gotta find that guy. It's
know.
also missing the top too. What's up
Yeah.
with that?
Se va a salir los fumes. Ya no te van a pedar nada, loco.
Se le va a ir el alcohol, güey.
fucking asshole. Whoever that guy is a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
My question is, where the fuck did you find a green cup?
It's Christmas time. You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. You know what? Red and green.
Red and green.
Happy holidays.
Yeah.
It's Christmas.
Can we get a sponsorship though? Coke Zero.
Yeah, advertisement to the
Can we
max.
get some motherfucking?
We have so much stuff set up that sooner or later we're drinking and
We
the types
we
of
gotta hit
beers.
a sponsor. Some
Sponsorship is gonna fly in like
Somebody's
nothing.
gonna be like, okay, we got these fools because that's all they
Hey,
do.
Guayaberas, I could rock them.
It's like 7 crates of that shit.
Yeah.
Up.
Speaking of that, what's the story behind your Guayabera, bro? Because that shit was interesting.
Oh, yeah. Very interesting. So, I was in Miami with my wife, and I'm walking on Calle Ocho. You guys been to Little Havana, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm walking, and this dude.
I love that
They. Oh, okay. So have you ever heard of that dude named Bear?
Nah, it doesn't sound familiar. But I just Miami Calle Ocho was like, oh yeah, Little
He's a
Havana.
Cuban cat or what?
Say it again.
Cuban cat from out there?
Yeah, Cuban cat. He's stocky and whatever. So I'm walking, and this dude, I see the store. I like the Guayabera, so I see the store and I kind of look and pass by because I already know they usually don't have sizes for me, right? So this dude comes
Oh, no,
out.
Beck, can I stop you there?
Yeah, stop me.
Alameda swap meet.
No, because then I have to. Then I have to tell you the whole other story.
Yeah,
where I
that's
went,
a whole other story.
Yeah, where I went to
That's
fucking.
after. That's after.
That's dope because it's a Cuban guayabera. Okay, go
Yeah,
ahead.
correct. So I guess there's a difference, right?
There is a difference.
There's a difference.
Because even Mexican guayaberas are not in my size. I mean,
They don't make them in our size.
they do make 5X,
Yeah, they do, but,
but
it's hard to
it
find them.
still kind of runs small. I'm
Yeah,
a big
yeah.
motherfucker, so. But anyways, dude comes out with a cigar, fucking his hat, Cuban dude. He's like, "Coño, I got a shirt for you."
Oh, yeah.
Coño, carajo, man.
Coño, I got a shirt for you.
Without you even asking or
No, without even, he just came out. He's like, hey, Coño, I got a shirt for you. And I was like,
G had a hella tan too, huh?
nah, I didn't.
He didn't have
Oh,
it?
he did. Yeah. He was, yeah. So, anyways, drags me into the store. I end up buying 2 shirts and a hat. He got me. God damn it. Fucking bear.
Fedora,
Got you on the hat?
He got
Those
me.
are fedoras, though.
Oh, yeah.
But you gotta get a tradition.
Fedoras?
You know
Are they
what?
called fedoras?
No, they're like,
No, they're not like they're not as.
is that what they're called?
Yeah, it's a
Fedora.
fedora.
It is a fedora.
Fedora.
Yeah,
right?
fedora.
Fedora, yeah. They're badass though. You know, he got me
It's a cool
though.
little hats, huh?
Yeah, so he ended up selling me. You know, a good salesperson though. I like it.
That's right.
He's a good dude.
How
Yeah,
much?
for
How
sure.
much you get them for?
No, he got me.
Oh, te los dio, te lo.
No. He sold it to me.
Oh, okay.
And got him.
Yeah, but that's
Got me. He got me. You know,
Yeah.
and they're expensive
My
to
G
top
over
it
there
off.
got
How much?
taxed.
Can you say?
Can you say?
Can you say how much? Or,
Yeah. It was like 80, 85 bucks a piece.
It's the same.
And the hat was like 40. It was like over 200 bucks for 2
No,
and a
actually,
and a hat,
Alameda's a little bit cheaper than that.
60, no, about 60, 60.
Es que,
No, in Alameda.
es que, güey, las hacen
they're
allá a
like-
la cuadra de enseguida, al otro lado.
No vienen de Yucatán.
You're not from Yucatan.
Hey, but those are like maybe 20 bucks. Was you're talking about?
Yeah, I mean, we could get into that
The
too. 'Cause I
sweatshop
was in
one.
Mexico City, so yeah, but go ahead, finish your story.
No, that's it. I already told
it.
it.
And this
Did
is
he
what
give you
I'm-
at least? Did he throw in a Cuban cigar?
Oh yeah. He threw in a Cuban cigar. Yeah.
Have you had a Cuban cigar before that?
Prior to that, yeah.
Oh, you had one?
But I don't really like cigars like that.
Yeah.
But not the Cuban cigars they sell right there on Figueroa. I think.
No.
That's a different.
Not from La Cubana.
Sí, güey. That's a different Cuban cigar.
No la cubana pura.
Those are Black and Miles, dog.
Puro zacate, güey. Wait, so yeah, I was in Mexico City and I was walking around talking about Guayabera as a whole vibe. I was in Mexico City one of these last times that I went, and when I was walking around, I was right by the Zócalo, and I found this little shop just on one of the little side streets. Super dope shop, and yeah, Guayabera, same thing, but traditional Yucatecas. Like, and you're right, they don't make even me. I mean, I gained a little bit of weight back, but I lost. Coño.
He's like going.
Hey man, hey, behind the scenes, isn't it? That's how you.
I swear.
Hey, he's on the floor, dog.
Why is Daddy? Shut up, Dick. Daddy, go wait outside, Dick.
I think
No, but
He's reaching for a beer. It's just-
no, but
I'm gonna turn one of these cameras over that way, dog.
yeah, but that's what it is too. The styles of the traditional guayaberas allá en Mexico, güey, las hacen more slim.
No, yeah,
They
for
don't
sure.
cater
They run
to-
smaller, period.
Yeah, they
Okay,
don't
so-
cater
so
to the
for-
big
Porque
guys.
allá no hay gordos, güey.
Pues
And I
sí,
found a 3X. But
Mexicanos
even
son
the
chiquitos,
3X
güey.
is like,
Yeah.
you know.
For the most part.
But I love my guayabera.
So for those, for
I
the
did
viewers
very
out
much.
there, like obviously it might be something new. Like, oh shit, I've seen people wear those type of shirts, right?
Yeah.
Where is the original birthplace for guayaberas? Where, like, can you say there's a birthplace?
Well, I mean,
I
it-
think
Or
Cuba, no?
Well,
yeah, Cuba.
Cuba, pero también Yucatán tiene un estilo
Yeah.
de guayabera diferente.
But you would say that Yucatan took it from the Cubans, or
You'd have to say that, bro.
Yeah.
But just,
Why would they
just on
still
the name
call it
alone.
guayaberas?
Exactly.
Because the guy Bear schooled us on the background on the
there it
guayabera.
is, look at that.
There's the hand. That's what happens at BAM LA. The super party fouls.
But it was an empty bottle though, so it's
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not done with mine yet, but give me another one just in case. Ya que estás allá, güey, pues ya que.
Gracias.
Hey, so this dude Bear is, as he's having me try on these shirts, he's like, he's schooling us like, let me tell you the background of guayaberas, how it came about.
That's dope. I'd like to hear that.
Yeah, so that's why I give him props. But he's a good salesperson. But anyways, he's like, back in Cuba when they were picking the guayabas, once they had their hands full and everything else full, they started throwing them in. So it started coming them folding the shirt over, and then they would fucking fill their shirts
The shirts with
with the
guayabas.
guayabas. And then they started coming out with the pockets. Eventually, they would just started stuffing the pockets. So that's what he said. It was short, brief, but it was like very entertaining, and it was good knowledge. So
That's why you were willing to drop the dough.
And I was willing to drop the dough after the fact of that story. I
Just
was
the
like,
way,
oh.
and just the way that he probably said the story, amigo.
And that story's probably all bullshit.
Oye, qué volá.
Estaba picando la guayaba y no tenemos
Qué
un
volá.
camisón.
Qué volá.
Yeah,
Entonces
yeah.
doblo el camisón para poner la guayaba.
Not much
¿no?
left of the Cuban folks. I
A
love
poner,
Cuban people.
big community.
I love Cuban food.
Covers.
Oh, Cuban food out there.
Arroz con
Shout out to
pollo.
Versailles, and if we can do a show
I
at
love
Versailles, we're right
Boom,
there.
we're there.
You guys like Versailles?
Rincon Criollo.
Oh, bro, you don't even want to talk about Versailles, bro.
Rincon Criollo on Sepulveda.
My
Shout
wife,
out.
bro, is I mean, I
Criollo?
took her there once. Now that's our like go.
Never heard of
On
it.
Sepulveda.
Oh, it's a
Really?
birthday. Vámonos para allá.
You gotta
allá
go.
Okay.
On the west side? On the west side?
You already know the spot, huh?
By Taco Bell.
Braddock. By Braddock, yeah, Taco Bell.
What was it called?
The original Versailles, right? The one on.
Rincón.
Oh, Rincón.
In Culver City.
Criol.
Oh,
Criollo.
El
Wait, where's
Rincón.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rincon Criollo.
Where is that?
That's on
Culver City.
Sepulveda and Braddock.
Yeah.
Why you gotta start talking
It's a
good
small
shit?
little hole in the wall, bro. But you get what you get in Versailles, you can get it there, and it's like.
But it's a small little
super
spot,
chill, laid
yeah.
back
It's a
vibe.
tiny spot.
You can
Well-
even grab cojivas from there.
Are we talking about the same Versailles on Venice?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
No,
mean,
but he's talking about Rincon.
no, yeah,
but-
but he was saying like Versailles. So
yeah.
It's exactly.
Versailles used to have that feel before they,
Yeah.
you know, when they still had the
Main Street.
brick red walls with the old pictures and
Yeah.
the food was still made
changed
by
a little bit.
It changed, but
changed
new
big time,
ownership.
yeah.
They remodeled the place completely, and their fucking chicken has gotten smaller.
They're codornices now and shit.
Yeah, that's what they're called. Then, yeah.
They throw rice out on the back and I los pinches pichones, güey.
Whatever they can
The
grab.
pigeons.
And
I like
remember.
Versailles though.
No, yeah, I love it. I mean, I still enjoy Versailles, but I remember when I used to go, it was like $7 for the plate. Now it's like
20,
13, 14.
But you know what I think? I think something that had a lot of effect on that. I don't even think it's just Versailles. I think in general, because of the whole COVID thing, a lot of restaurants lost.
No,
a lot of
y
business.
la cosa de que el pollo, el puerco, the beef, all that shit went up.
Well,
Like,
todo.
it's
I
crazy.
mean, the inflation period, pero because of COVID también, it's like they were trying to make money back from when they lost all that money in COVID.
Because it's
COVID
funny.
fucked a lot of
It's
people
funny because
yeah.
for my kid's birthday,
Sorry, I'm just.
for my kid's birthday, we were
COVID
looking for taqueros. We were looking for taqueros and
I'm gonna get
and
some.
like let's say Dave is like, oh, I got somebody. Oh,
There's a
500.
gang of taqueros nowadays.
550.
Yeah.
Oh, 600. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
what the
yeah.
fuck is going on?
Yeah,
I remember
taqueros
taqueros
are
was like 300.
I mean, how many people are you talking about though?
Maybe 40, 50 people.
Damn, 650? God damn.
And so
I
I'm like,
I got quoted 1,200 for 75 people.
see? And so my family, you know,
Hey, I'll be your taquero.
my family.
Hey, would you
Shut
like
up.
me to move that way and then you can sit over here next to
Hey,
me?
bro, I
I'll do
took
it
out
for
my own-
1,100.
I took out my own plancha, dog. I bought the carne y vámonos.
This
Hey,
was
matter
a
of fact, ahí tenemos
plancha.
la plancha allá afuera, güey.
Yeah, there's one right out here.
So my primo, shout out to Fifi, was like, no, mijo. He goes, mira, nomás en la pura carne. Because he did my niece's birthday, you know, this past Saturday.
Oh,
Shout
the
out
one
to
that you
Brie.
didn't invite us
Said-
to.
Yeah, they-
No, it's a little thing, you know, a little thing. No, but hey, you there at
It's
my
okay. Last
my-
Tuesday we had pozole. We didn't want to invite you either. I'm just kidding. guys.
But he broke it down. He goes, look, en la pura carne lo que es adobada, asada, en chorizo, en pollo.
Yeah.
Gasté como $350, and that's
That's
just
not bad.
That's just
Just
meat.
the meat.
That's just
you
meat.
know
That's
the
not bad
vibes.
though.
Yeah.
I know the vibe.
So now, if you're gonna go get the condiments, the tortillas, the platos, and the, you're looking about 500 just on. So they're pretty much
I think
making 100 and something
Yeah,
on
but I
just
think
profit.
I
You
think
know what I mean?
I think a day setup is easy, close to almost $1,000. Just
Oh,
a
yeah.
day setup.
Yeah,
right?
bro. So when I was, you know,
Yeah, I mean it's
Give or take.
y
Give
lo
or
que,
take.
Yeah.
lo que dijo él es la pinche, especially la carne asada, the fucking a pound.
No.
is-
No,
But the thing is, they're not even using real carne asada. The majority of these taqueros, they're using milanesa
Yeah.
because it's
to
cheaper
buy.
and it looks and it tastes just like it's asada.
It doesn't taste the same.
No, it doesn't. But it's
No.
it's asada
It's
still.
the same in a
It's a
taco,
taco
bro.
meat. Yeah.
But
So
when you bite and you go like this, milanesa, like fuck, dude.
the fucked up part is that a lot of these taqueros like they'll use it well, I would say 97% of the taqueros use it. But a lot of these people don't even clean it right. Like they throw it in there with the little huesitos or the gordura.
That's
like,
the,
come
that's
on,
the
man.
problem with the milanesa que tiene
Yeah.
más.
That's all
Los
that shit.
pellejos and shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it's crazy, dude.
And that's my favorite part, to be honest.
Los
Because
pellejos.
I like because that's where all the
The hard
lemon,
part?
Hey,
lemon comes
like,
out.
5 hours later, Miami's still
Dang.
chewing on a piece of like carton.
Yeah,
And it's like,
no, bro.
yeah, it's como chicle. It's like,
crazy. You
I
know,
eat the
it's
tacos,
crazy.
but I save this part for later.
But it's crazy how they hype up the ranchera meat.
Yeah.
And if you really look at it, it's not one of the best cuts.
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It's
But
not.
they know people buy ranchera so much, they just fucking.
For
Well,
many reasons.
You know what was one of the dope things that I found. I mean, talking about tacos since we got into the vibe, but one of the dopest things that I found in Mexico City, was the dopest taqueros. And aside of the fact, you can have like 8 tacos for like $2.
Yeah.
But they have tacos de milanesa. But it's the breaded milanesa. So they do it breaded. In Mexico City, when you have a taco de milanesa, it's not just la carne, güey. It's breaded. So
It's
they actually
milanesa,
do
yeah.
like
It's actual
yeah.
milanesa.
Have you guys
Milanesa empanizada.
have you guys seen Taco Chronicles on Netflix?
Oh, I love
No,
that.
I haven't seen that
Really?
yet. It's on
Oh,
my
I love that.
it's onto my
show.
watch. It's on my to watch list.
you
but
need to
I haven't-
watch
What's
that
the
shit.
second season?
But make sure
Oh,
that
yeah.
there's a taquero
Yeah.
right down the street, bro, because that shit, I can't. My wife will walk in, she's like, "Oh, you're doing it again." She's like, "I'm gonna give him 5 minutes, and he's gonna be in the kitchen, like looking for something to eat." Right? I'm like, "Hey, let's go get some tacos." I'm like,
Oh, no doubt we're gonna get some tacos.
And it's
after this.
it's crazy because you especially in the weekend, you'll find one like in every 5 blocks.
"Well, now
there's
you
somebody.
don't even need 5 blocks. Now every other corner there's a fucking
Yeah.
taquero now."
Depends where you're at.
But that's dope, though. I think that's something that's dope. That there's a lot of like people out there, the entrepreneurship as far as
It's gone. It's evolved. It's gone real big
yeah.
in this time. And it's-
You know what's actually funny now is now you drive around and you'll see like a few taqueros, but you're like, he only has like 3 or 4 people. Let's go around the block.
Yeah.
And then you got
Exactly,
the guy
yeah.
that has a line down the street. and
Fucking
you're
line,
Dude.
dude.
Well, let's try that place.
Some of these taqueros have fucking a full fucking
kitchen.
Yeah, dude, they got a whole thing going, bro. It's like
Yeah.
half the block.
They got seats, they got benches, they got fucking tables. I'm
everything.
like,
They got
fucking
everything, bro.
They're
Banda,
cooking
like
everything,
kicking it
bro.
outside too. Like,
But you have to learn to appreciate that because
Yeah.
the amount of money that goes into just setting that up, and for them, they're just trying to give the customer the best experience.
Yeah.
Coming to a fucking street vendor.
and they're done by like 2 or 3 in the morning. And you see them
Yep.
washing.
Still cleaning the street
Yeah.
And then
out
they're
they
back
still
to
clean the street
and then they're
and
back
shit.
the
the
next
same
day.
day. Yeah. It's an actual business for them. They look at it like a business, just not a fucking location.
They
you know?
clean the space so they can come back. To it.
That
Because
way they
if
know
don't, they're gonna get kicked.
because they know neighbors is gonna start
Yeah.
complaining.
Yep.
And once
Oh,
neighbors start
dejaron un
complaining,
tiradero, todo el
Yeah.
aceite tirado,
they
toda
throw
la
the city on
comida,
them,
la-
and then they're fucking
Ahí está un
gone.
burrito. No se preocupe. No vi nada.
Got a bribe for a burrito, bro.
Hey, but I love street vendors, but
And then there's taqueros that actually like fight for corners.
yeah.
That's yeah.
That's crazy. That's
Yo
like some
llegué aquí
gang shit.
primero.
That's like some
They
gang
try,
shit.
they
Hey,
trying
where
to
you
get gangster
from?
with it.
Hey, where you from? Tacos al cabrón, ese. Where you from? I'm from down the street, King Taco. Ah, fuck that shit. You're fake.
You're
gonna get stabbed. We're gonna stab you.
Why you gotta bring up King Taco?
Hey,
bro?
you know what? I gotta give it to King Taco because King Taco, the marinade for the fucking carne asada.
That shit is bomb.
This is coming, bro.
Yeah,
It's
but
still
Hey, you know where you guys need to go?
he's gonna say el taurino. Ah, same shit. Es el primo.
But they serve this shit.
Es el primo.
El Taurino, though, that's old school, dog.
Yeah, but
That's-
it's you know what's crazy is you'll find
that shit's
You can get
changed
a- You
too.
can get a plato there.
Yeah, but it's all still the same ownership.
And they serve this shit too.
Yeah, they serve beer.
They serve beer.
They serve pictures. You know what's
Yeah.
crazy? And you'll see stuff on the El Taurino menu that you won't see at.
No.
No.
right.
You can get beer at King Taco on Atlantic.
What?
Oh, really?
Thought y'all knew. I thought y'all
What
knew.
time is it? What time?
What time do they close, bro?
¿Quieres
No,
sangre?
you need to try this taquero on 49th and Figueroa.
49th and
You got me at Figueroa.
See, you know how he know? You know why he knows it well? Because that's where he bought his original Cuban cigar.
From La Cubanita?
Yeah, La Cubanita.
On Figueroa. So
There's,
anyways,
there's a really dope taquero on Jefferson and
I thought you were going to say Figueroa, too.
on Jefferson and Western. There's a really good. It's on
Jefferson and
Oaxaqueños,
Western.
but it's
Okay.
so. And you know what's I love that place on the weekends because.
they posted right
Thursday-
behind by the
Food for Less.
Yeah.
But what's dope about that place
On
is
the sidewalk,
right next to them, a lady posts up and she does the churros with the funnel cakes and fuck, I'm getting hungry. Danny,
So okay, you bring up
Wait.
tacos de Oaxaca. What's
Oh,
the
yeah.
difference? What's the difference between your regular taquero?
Yeah.
I don't
What
even
what
think-
makes what separates them from everyone else?
I don't even think that.
Oh,
there's
how
a-
did you know? Because they said
Because
it was from
they're
Oaxaca.
they're all from Oaxaca. They that's what and you actually look. I mean,
You walk up. Soy de Oaxaca.
no. I mean, they're you know, if you ask them, ¿de dónde son? No, somos de Oaxaca.
Yeah.
But I don't even think there's a big difference. I just think
They probably add a little bit something.
there's
more.
got to be some. I mean, there's something that pastors taste different. Like the meats, maybe the marinades they use are different.
Yeah.
Adobada.
El-
And I think that's what it is. The adobada. Like
That's called
everything's
el
different.
sazón way.
Yeah, cada uno tiene un sazón diferente.
Yeah.
Cada uno tiene un sazón diferente.
Well, let me tell you about
Can we
40.
stop talking about fucking food?
I know, dude. This is
Let,
one
let
of
me
those,
let me
I'm
let
trying to lose weight. I was trying to get him into my fucking
I have
my
to.
death row sweatshirt. I couldn't even.
You're gonna
fit
call
that
me
bitch
one day
today.
after I tell you this.
Ah, fuck. Here we go.
49th and Figueroa, all right? You need to pull there. They're Mexicanos, and I don't know exactly from where, but they still speak that native tongue amongst each other.
Dialect?
Yeah, the dialect. Yeah.
Nahuatl.
Oh, is that what they are?
Yeah, it's Nahuatl. Well, the dialect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Nahuatl.
I heard a few of them, like the ones that are by my pad.
Yeah,
that they speak that.
Yeah, that was the first time I ever
That's how
heard
they
it was through
communicate.
them. Yeah, that's how they talk. But they do
Next time I'm
tortillas.
They're standing there talking shit about you.
Yeah. I don't even be knowing
You like
shit.
this?
Very good.
Like, ¿qué dijiste, güey? Oh, no, nada, que nomás está tu orden, para que esté correcto. But they're back there cracking up.
So they do tortillas a mano, but what I love from there is la papa.
Oh, yeah.
You ever had
You're
the
talking
papa?
about the loaded papa, the one that has all
The-
the
it's a
stuff on
baked
it?
potato. They open it and they stuff it with your
yeah.
meat of choice, which is
You
my
guys have
case,
never had that?
pastor.
I never had that shit.
And they
Really?
put cheese. They melt
Danny,
the cheese and they
Danny,
put pineapple.
You've never tried
I
that?
never, no.
Oh, my.
No, I've never had
And
that.
that's what he's talking about?
No, yeah,
Or
I
somewhere
know,
else.
I don't know the spot, but other spots.
Yeah, but it's a baked potato, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Baked potato.
So they make it like a baked potato.
I usually get una papa de pastor.
But bro, we're
Con
not
piña.
talking about there's different sizes. We're talking about a fucking. They find the biggest fucking papa.
They got a. It's like this big,
Big ass.
and then they open
they
it
dig
and
it
they
out.
stuff
big
it.
Idaho potato.
They
And
dig
you
it
just
out?
scoop it out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But they give you a pack of tortillas hecha a mano, like maybe a good half a dozen, 6, and they
eat it
give
like
you
an
to, and
alambre.
you eat it like
Like an
or
alambre.
like into a taco, whatever.
You just grab that shit and.
Yeah, but the cheese is melting and it's over the fucking.
Hey, Daddy, we're gonna
oh,
get
bro.
tacos.
Or you have to figure out.
Daddy gonna have to make a run.
49th
I'm
and
carpooling
Figueroa.
today, Dick.
Oh, yeah, we gotta hit that.
So
That's gonna be on a Munchies episode.
Oh yeah.
Sure, sure. We
Oh,
gonna make it.
Hell yeah.
So
You gotta roll with us.
Invite me to that.
we got Ralphie, West Side Colombian, Rolas from
My mom.
from South LA, Jalisciense,
West Adams, baby. West Adams.
Jalisciense,
Yeah, Durango, Jalisco.
To be specific,
DJ Cello from Uruguay, West Sider,
Like I said, I'm sitting in the middle of South America here.
It's an IHOP, dog.
right here, Sinaloa, Jalisco, my pops, Sinaloa, shout out to
International
Pops.
House of Paisas.
nice.
Aquí estamos, Eddie G. But we want to know, Angel, where were you running, around,
Okay,
doing your
yeah.
thing? You got your street knowledge, because
Yes.
obviously everybody here is about the
Streetwise.
street knowledge.
We're all streetwise.
You know what I mean? And,
Streetwise.
Streetwise. Shout out to the
Yeah,
homies from
yeah.
Streetwise.
Yeah. Hey,
Homie Danny, Orlando.
I
you know
need
what I'm saying?
I need a care
Edgar.
package too.
Yeah, we need
You know
care
what I'm saying?
packages, bro.
Today I'm not wearing one, but you know what it is because it's laundry day.
Hey, you know I always wear it, right?
Huh?
I always wear that shit.
Yeah, he does.
Like I said, I it's laundry
I
day
wear
for
it
me.
too.
Just kidding.
Same here, dog.
just give us, to the viewers out there,
Yeah.
a little, rundown of
A quick little,
your whereabouts.
yeah. All right, so born in Chicago, Illinois.
Damn.
Chi-town.
Okay.
Born in Chi-town. Raised in LA since I was 4.
So you were born out there? Oh, so you came out here at 4 years old?
My mom came out here when I was 4. Raised in LA. We used to call it Midtown LA back then.
Ooh, I know. Venice.
Yeah, it was.
The Midtown.
No,
Well,
Mid-City.
no.
Mid-City.
No,
That's Mid-City.
no,
you're
that's
talking
Mid-City.
about.
Midtown is
Like, but what they call now Koreatown.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
You're talking Wilshire?
Because 3rd Street, Normandy,
Yeah.
all that's considered K-Town now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
crazy. Back then, we knew it by Midtown LA. That's what we called it. We're in the middle of everything. We're in the middle of Hollywood or SC, fucking
Yeah,
here,
right in the
there,
middle.
whatever. All right, so yeah, raised there for many years. And
I don't want to cut you off, but you have
What you did?
acknowledgement of Chicago, like where you
No.
I'm a Chicago boy,
No.
like this my city.
No,
where I was born.
no.
Have you been back to visit?
no.
Oh, you gotta go.
You got family out there?
I do. So the thing is, I didn't know that side of my family till 2018
Yeah.
when I discovered my dad. When I found my dad in Mexico, I went into Mexico to look for him. My mom is Salvadorian, so I was raised Salvadorian.
Shout out to Salvi's out there.
Salvador, El Salvador,
There you go.
Santa Ana, Colonia San Jose, ya sabes.
Boom.
So I was going there since a little kid. I loved El Salvador. I even lived over there for 1 year. So, my pops wasn't in the picture. So I found my pops in 2018, and that's when I started finding my Mexican family. And I got family fucking everywhere, bro. Colorado, Chicago,
Tap into the
Mexico,
network, dog.
Detroit. Fucking, they're everywhere, bro.
Anybody else?
You, bro.
That's you, bro. Let me just put this right here for you.
put that
Go
right
ahead,
there.
go ahead, bro.
But yeah,
And you and I had that conversation too about Pops too, that he used to be a bartender.
oh yeah.
I remember that story.
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
was a very cool story. But go ahead.
And
drop it. Shoot.
yeah. No, but you know what? Actually, talking about my pops, you know what really?
So who's Salvi and who's Mexican?
My mom is Salvadorian.
Okay.
My dad's from Jalisco. You know,
Okay.
Capilla de Guadalupe.
Shout out
which
to
belongs-
Capilla.
Capilla
Shout
de
out,
Guadalupe, which
Let's
belongs
round the pot.
to.
Round the pot for
Yeah, yeah. Que Capilla de Guadalupe le pertenece a Tepatitlán,
Right.
que mucha gente lo conoce por Tepas.
Tepa. Wait.
So, yeah. Damn, what was I saying?
Talking about Pops.
Pops. Oh, what I really discovered that I really liked about him was él era un palomero. You guys ever heard of palomeros?
That's no.
Los pichones.
Pigeons.
Okay.
Yeah, los pichones, the pigeons. He used to breed, race pigeons for a living.
That's dope.
He did it big. He did it for his whole life.
They still do that now, dude.
They still
yeah.
do that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in the hood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my uncles, mis tíos, toda mi familia en Mexico, they still fuck with con las palomas, you know. They raise them, they make money. It's a lifestyle. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
And getting to know that about my pops, that's what really intrigued me a lot about him, you know. Unfortunately, he died, but
Rest in peace, Pops.
rest in peace. Que descanse en paz, mi jefe. But yeah. But yeah, raised around Normandy and 2nd, 3rd Street, all that shit. Back and forth to South Central and there. Eventually, my parents bought a house in South Central, and I've been out there my whole life after that. And that's so pretty much LA is my stomping ground. You know?
What's up?
Yeah.
That's you know what's something crazy about the history behind Angel and myself even just on the side note is that so there's a house maybe 2 or 3 houses away from where Angel when Angel moved down towards South LA to South Central like where his mom's where he was raised down there too.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a house like 2 or 3 houses down from where his mom's lives in. And it's crazy because I rented that house at one point. And I didn't even know Angel.
Yeah.
You know what house it is, right? I told you about the house.
Yeah, I remember you told me
The
about
big
it.
house right there next to the apartments.
Correct.
And so yeah, and it was crazy because I never knew. And then I went to Angel's one of the I think it was Pedro's birthday party or something.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I went and I was just like, shit. And that's what I told him. Like I used to live like 2 houses down, 3 houses down.
That's a trip.
And we didn't even know each other.
This is
nothing
off
like
of
that.
Vermont? Like,
No,
or-
Normandy.
No, this is off
Oh,
Normandy.
no,
Normandy.
Yeah, this is one of my many adventures living.
You stayed a lot of spots, man. Because every time we would go out, where were we picking you up? Oh, such and such. The fuck, dude?
You know, I think the thing. Well, I think the thing with me was that I'd get tired of a place.
My G was
Well,
a
yeah, of
gypsy.
course.
Like a gypsy, dog.
You know, and I
Fucking
was
gypsy.
living on my own. So when I was 18, so as soon as I turned 18, and
But
shit,
he was at New Jack City for a little while.
oh yeah, you remember New Jack City? Yeah, that was Wilton and
Yeah,
Pico.
yeah.
We used to call it New Jack City because it was one of those old brick buildings, and then you'd look outside my window, and you'd look down.
You looking for Pookie?
No, bro, check it out. So this
You ever been there? You ever
is
been to
the
that
funny
spot?
thing, bro. Like you'd actually.
I've never been there, but I heard about it.
But you'd actually look out the window and you'd look down and you could see the rim of where the pool used to be.
Yeah.
But it was all covered with dirt now.
Feel that shit
And then
out.
me and the compa Hector would always be like, fuck, I wonder how many dead bodies are buried down in that.
I was gonna say that, like, damn, how many bodies in there?
But yeah, it was and it had an old ass. That place was creepy. It was weird. But I lived there for a while actually, on Wilton, but it was weird because of the fucking elevators. It had one of those old school
You
elevator.
fucking would push.
Oh, dude, people used to get stuck. We used to get stuck in that elevator all the time.
If there was more than 3
All the
people, it
time.
was.
I used to love the elevator at that studio you were in downtown.
At the firehouse,
Yeah.
those old like
With the
You guys ever been there?
gates.
The Art
Yeah,
Deco
fucking
ones.
go like this.
With the wooden gate doors
No,
and shit?
this one actually was a push button one, but it was an old. It used
Yeah.
to be an old brewery. So they turned it into like recording studios. That's where Choco and I and Josh and all of us used to be at. Yeah, that place.
I used to love that elevator. I was like, damn, this shit takes me back to the old days.
So can we ask you? You know, obviously we all are fucking affiliated, you know, with gangs. But were you part of a neighborhood or no? Or is that something?
Yeah, that
Is that something you can talk about? Or,
yeah, I mean, we were tag bangers.
What are there?
So Westside Harvard Street, homies doing life in prison. Some died, some didn't make it. A lot of them just grew old, and, you know.
So
fucking
it
parted ways.
was a riding crew, then it became tag banging.
Well, we were. It was half and half. I guess that's why you would call it tag bangers. But some of us were taggers, and some. So Westside Harvard Street had taggers in it, and they were NEAs, FNRs, other little small crews. And the shit was they used to still ride up their crew, but also rep the hood. So it was crazy. We had a big gang come to us and try to make us a clique, and you know we always said no. We got into a lot of shit, you know, beef with this other hood, and didn't end up good. So
I think it was all fucking Fox Undercover. Because once they started, you know what I mean? Like,
Fox 11 tag bang.
Chris Blackford, bro.
Chris
Chris
Blackford.
Blackford. That motherfucker, like, he would say something, and then, because
Bro, we used to be at the Rays back in the day.
trip out on this shit, bro.
And this one would just show up, or backyard boogie.
Yeah,
he would
bro,
just
like-
show up with the
like-
cameras like,
that's how-
hey.
That's how me and him got into party crewing, bro. Like, we saw that shit. We saw the females fucking on top of the warehouse.
the
fucking getting
go-go
naked.
dancers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're like, dude, we need to do this shit.
I don't
Start a
know.
party
Hey,
crew.
I used to love the.
promoting.
Lo and behold, product entertainment.
I used to love the ditching parties, like
yeah.
the
Fuck,
ditching parties, the fucking the house parties that like house party crews through,
Right.
and they would charge you like $5 at the fucking entrance, you know. Like I did a lot of this. I used to like that shit. That shit was dope, man.
That's how fucking we met peoples, dude.
Yeah.
That's how we
That's
met.
how we
this
met.
man
I
right
threw
here, dude.
I threw the first underground ditching party in LA.
Get the fuck out of here.
I did it at Coconut Teasers on fucking
Yeah.
That was it.
Oh, wait a minute.
$5 a head.
No shit.
You did that?
Hey, and what was it called?
It was called Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
I remember that. Why do I remember that?
Because you had a good time, dog.
Hey, you know what? Coconut Teasers was a spot. That used to be a dope after-hour spot.
Yes,
We
exactly.
used to do that
You
too.
remember,
We used to
did
do
you ever
there.
know Coconut
I never
Teasers?
went there.
Tony Largo.
Coconut Teasers?
Coconut Teasers.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Where was it at?
That's in Hollywood. On
Sunset,
Sunset, yeah.
Crescent Heights.
It was
Yeah, it was on
purple.
Sunset and Crescent Heights.
It was
right on the
purple,
corner,
right? It was a purple building.
It was right on the corner,
Or
yeah.
Right on the
purple.
corner. Yeah.
Wait, wow, how long are we talking about?
Oh, bro.
We talking early 90s.
90s.
Early.
Early 90s.
Early 90s.
90,
This is
91,
when-
92?
No, not 93.
92.
91, 92. It wasn't
92?
93.
No, it
That's
wasn't.
when I dropped out of high
No,
school.
it was like 90. 90 no, it was like 90.
Okay. No.
So it was
No, you're
90,
right,
91,
92.
92.
That's Culver Park days.
Yeah, there you go.
92.
I think it was like 90, 91, something
Something
like
like
that.
that.
Were you DJing? Or you
I
just
DJ'd
went?
there. No, I DJ'd
No,
there. a couple
that
times.
event.
No, I didn't, but I do remember that. I do remember that.
That was. I used to love the party scenes, bro. Like,
Shit.
Yeah.
Who did it,
good times.
dude? Like, fuck, man.
you know which club was my club, man.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Margarita Jones,
Which
the
one?
original one.
Which one? Which
Which
one?
one?
Figueroa.
The one by USC.
Yeah,
That was the spot.
bro.
It was a for sure fucking fight, outside or inside, like for sure.
I
Guaranteed.
Somebody would definitely get stabbed.
Oh,
every
shit.
night.
Hold on, he's
Out of the whole time,
Hold on.
out of the whole time that I was there, I had one fight,
Oh shit! I thought you said
and I was going there for a long time, for a couple years.
You know what's crazy
And it was
is there
fucking
was,
hot as
there
hell
was
in there,
another
too.
little bar. I can't remember the name of the fucking bar that was right next to Margarita Jones. I think it was like adjacent to it. It was not across the street, but it was right there on one of those corners, and it had the pool. It had actually a swimming pool in it.
No shit.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if you remember that. Do you remember that?
I'm trying to remember.
I don't remember the name.
I think
but
I
they
would've
threw
done
a
it
lot
in a
of.
pool.
But they also did like maybe not like the Margarita Jones vibe, but it was more of a house vibe. So it was, but yeah, it had a fucking pool in it. And what they did, they used to just put like the plexiglass dance floor on the pool.
Oh yeah.
So you could actually dance on it, and there was a
Like
fucking
you're dancing on water.
yeah. But then USC bought all that shit, and fucking Margarita Jones guys made a killing off selling that fucking place.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
what
is
made
it still up?
fucking
What's there? Or
it's buildings.
Yeah,
They
that's
tore it down.
Dorms and shit. Yeah.
specifically where the Margarita
And I know
Jones
because
was.
my daughter's always at Chick-fil-A there.
Where the Margarita Jones was, they so what they did, they actually put a small street in between that lot,
yeah,
Oh, shit.
and then so they split
Flower.
a little building,
Flower.
and then right here,
that's where Flower Street starts.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
It's that little curve
But-
off
but-
Figueroa, Flower turns.
because
into-
Flowers like we're here, Figueroa's right here. This whole island, this whole kitty corner block was Margarita Jones.
Yeah.
yeah,
They had the
whole-
lot for
Yeah.
one,
It was huge.
and then they had the club that ended up all the way up to the
Yeah,
little
yeah,
corner
yeah,
of the
yeah.
street. So they took that and they fucking made a street in
street.
between those two lots. They like
And para irte a tu casa, it was right there because the freeway was right
Yeah.
there.
yeah.
Hey, just hop on that shit.
And you
you're
can go
out.
either way.
And I don't know what it is about today, but we keep going back to Figueroa.
It's got history, dog.
Hey.
It's plain and simple.
hey, for real.
Hey, a lot of shit happens on Fig, bro.
Everything happens on Fig, dog.
Everything
Vaquero.
Everything and anything happens out there.
They be posting on TikTok and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Instagram famous. Isn't
You know
it?
what? I caught my wife and my daughter
What?
talking about that. No, wait a minute. I caught my wife and my true story.
Did you see his face, dog?
Yeah, I
He was
did.
like, what?
Just the way you said it. I caught my wife.
No. Well, I caught my wife and my daughter
Yeah, it's
talking about
R. Kelly
Oh.
Figueroa, and it's funny to hear them talking about it all the time because I catch them talking about it, saying, hey, like my wife will be like, hija, vamos por la Figueroa a ver cuántas pinches pirujas encontramos, hay que contarlas. They'll take a drive down Figueroa just to count how many like bitches
Oh, that's a
are like
different
crazy
day.
bitches. On
Wow.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
That's
It's-
excitement.
It's like
Friday night, dog.
it's like and then there's
It's like a
one
Las
particular-
Vegas Boulevard without the
There's
glitz
one
and
particular
glamour.
street where they're all
It's like a Where's
and it's
Where's
like
Waldo.
like you can take your pick. You want a short one, tall one,
Yeah,
Latina,
they're from Gage,
white,
between Gage and
morenita.
Florence.
like,
Yeah, but it's
what
just
the
crazy.
fuck?
They all
Anyway,
kick it,
go
most of
back.
them kick it on 69.
Oh shit! To be more specific,
If y'all want to know.
We'll set the GPS.
But on another note,
and then you can go to the taquero on what?
I'm 49.
49.
after you go to the no-till
So it's right
get the
after.
taquero.
It's like right after you got the taquero.
Yeah, you got the
Don't
you
go
got
to
the
don't
Snooty
go
Fox
to
up
the
street.
snooty fox.
I just said that. I said that. I got the Snooty Fox up the street.
You know, there was a lot of things we weren't going to talk about. I feel like
You had to bring up the snooty. Shout out. I know people that.
I'm glad my compa Hector isn't here because you know what? To this day, his keys has a keychain of the Snooty Fox. He's still,
Wow, no
he
shit.
still yeah, he has it. He's on his keychains. I'm
He
like,
stole the key or what?
oh my god.
And we need Hector
He
to
has a master
fucking.
key to all the rooms.
We want him. Hopefully,
Where is
Hector,
Hector
you already
at, dog?
subscribed. Fucking, liking us.
Hector's
and
gonna be watching. He's like, fuck you guys.
We want to see that picture. Send us a picture of that keychain.
He has the key like.
Hey, you know what? Real quick though, going back on taqueros for everybody that watches the podcast, yo, on the comments, make sure y'all put like where the dope tacos.
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
We'll go
do
hit
it.
them. We'll go hit them.
We can do a
And
taco.
you can join us, and we'll fucking roll out, and we'll
do a
treat
tour
you.
of tacos.
Yeah.
We'll treat you to some
a taco.
tacos.
Because we do Munchies episodes as well. So
Yeah.
we'll go and hit those spots.
We gotta
and,
bring that back.
And
You know,
test
talking
them
about
out.
munchies.
See,
You
how
know
come
what?
you guys never invited me to Munchies?
Talking about munchies.
Yeah.
You know what munchies I really like
What's that?
is the fucking the street vendors that have the tostilocos,
Toasty Locos? I was gonna say.
but with the corn.
I like the corn.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like where my brother lives in front, there's a dude that drives a little golf cart.
it's like tostiesquites they call
Yeah,
them.
or some shit like that. But they even put him like on flaming hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
That shit's fire, bro.
They be getting bananas with that shit,
Bro.
Like,
This fool driving a golf cart
If somebody knows,
in the hood.
If we
Yeah.
upgraded
With
Let
his
us know all
fucking-
the spots, man.
Yeah, with his ollas in the fucking back.
but if somebody
yeah,
knows where they got the
corn.
sachipulpos, holla at your boy.
Oh shit.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know spots. I can't say that.
But you know the sachipulpos. You know what those are?
It's marisco.
No. So the sachipulpos are like the Oscar Mayer Franks, and what they do is they cut them in half, and then the way they cut them, they make it look like a pulpo. So when they
open up.
when they open up. When you deep fry it, it opens up like a pulpo.
Oh, okay.
And
Where the
then
fuck do you find that?
And they serve it, and they serve no. It's, dude, I'm surprised.
you make
That's
this
why
shit
he's
at your house?
asking. Let us know.
I mean, do you have a spot?
But they serve them with French fries.
Do you have a spot already though?
No, that's why I'm asking. What the fuck?
I
So
mean,
where did you have it? Or where?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I had,
Fuck.
it, I, had it,
Come
I,
on.
had it in, I had it at Halos. In Halos.
Let's start it, fool.
I'm gonna open a spot, dog.
Yeah.
Sachipulpos. Holla at your boy. So yeah, they serve it on. They'll do
So
it with-
salchi
with
for la
la
salchicha.
salchicha and the
Pulpo.
pulpo because it looks like
it.
a looks like a pulpo.
Ah,
But they
interesting.
deep fry it and then they serve it.
Have you had those?
And they serve it with French fries. And
He's already
and
taking notes. He's
They
about to
put
go get
ketchup and mayo on it.
Like a hot dog.
It's like a hot dog, but on French fries, and it looks like a pulpo. That's why they're called salchipulpos.
This
Wow.
whole episode is food. And we're not even smoking weed, bro.
Yeah.
We
That's
haven't,
some
even we haven't
shit.
even talked about the music shit.
That's some shit right there. We're not even smoking. We're
and I'm
talking
running
about
out of
weed.
Henny. Fuck.
There's a little bit more.
It's about to dry out, dog. You left the fucking tap open.
You know what? You need to stop.
That motherfucker over there, like,
You know what I mean?
Ya se le fueron los fumes del
I can't
Hennessy.
breathe.
I
Ya.
can't breathe.
Va a ser puro syrup. Va a ser puro Henny, no sí.
But you know what? I'm glad that. You know
It's
what?
gonna be Henny no.
But I am. You know what? I am gonna say that I'm glad that today, even though you know, I'm always down for some. You know what I'm saying?
Tequila?
Some red Corona. I'm down for that.
oh, we got bottles. So,
We got shot glasses too.
I will crack that maestro open, bro.
No, I think we're good. We got a little.
Still good. He's still good.
Got that Dom. Got
Got
that
the
Dom
Dom
July
right
right
there.
there. Dom July.
Thanks to Angel, I'm recovering. Thanks to Danny from yesterday bringing a little tequila out of the studio and shit.
We got some slow gin too.
Damn.
Now it's a party.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to do that right now.
Yeah, we do.
That's gonna go into like a whole bunch of other conversations.
We all
If I'm not
drink what-
mistaken, the last time we did this shit on some of those, we were there for like 3 hours on the
Damn.
fucking cameras.
We're cool, man.
Angel's like, fuck, I gotta work tomorrow, bro.
We didn't even go to sleep.
It came to the point where we're all looking at our time. It was like 3 something in the morning. Like, I think we're about to cut this shit. Like,
You know, I want to bring something up. You know, having Angel here and actually being on the show with not only you guys but also Angel. I do want to bring some of the music stuff up because
Yeah.
I know we're talking about all kinds of other good stuff. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I want to make sure that people know, like, este cabrón has some amazing videos, amazing music out. I think he's one of the dopest West Coast artists, you know, out here right now that we have. But I know you took a hiatus from it for a little bit.
A long
hiatus.
I don't even think I've gone back from it.
He's still on hiatus.
I'm still on that mother. I'm still on my surfboard. I haven't fallen off.
Yeah.
I've been riding that wave.
But you know what? I think what's really dope about the music side of it, what you've been doing is really cool. So
Yeah.
I want you to explain to the folks what you've been working on. You know what I mean? Because I think it's really cool, and I even jumped on some shit with you because I was so like, fuck yeah, that shit is so fucking dope.
So because my dad's side of the town.
Mind you, the story behind it too is dope, and I think that's what.
Yeah. So from Capilla de Guadalupe, right, where my dad's family's from, since I've been going there and they know I used to be an artist.
Shout out to El Tío y El Primo. They came by the studio.
Mi tío Philo and El Primo Martín. Yep. But there's a few artists that came out of that town pretty much. And this guy named Pedrito, he works
artist in what genre? Like what kind of music?
Oh, okay, so rap.
Okay.
Rap, you know. That's what I did.
Spanish or English?
English.
Allá también, like allá en...
No, aquí.
Okay.
I'm just saying, because I've been going there, they know that I used to rap.
Oh,
so
okay.
every time I go to the bar, they play my videos and they,
They show love.
They show love.
Which
And
is
it's cool.
the way it should be.
It's cool,
That's
you know.
what's dope about it.
But even though it's old for me, it's new for them because they just, barely know me. So they're like, oh, que tenemos un artista, And there's other artists that are from that town that do music. Uno regional, ranchera, whatever you want to call it. And there's another dude, he goes by Pachuco Sax. And he does more like, it's hip hop, but it's like I don't know I don't know what I would call that.
It has a corrido tumbao style.
Well, that's what he created for this specific project. But he's a sax player. So he does play sax over hip hop beats and he raps in Spanish.
Now I get it.
So that's what he does.
Funk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a funk, yeah. And it's cool. I've seen some of his videos, and so we're on this fucking group message on the WhatsApp. And everyone like would post their video like, this is what I've done, this is what I did. But el vato que puso todo esto junto se llama Pedro. Y él tiene una cantina que se llama Bar Las Vegas. Right? It's got like Vegas vibe, I guess, a little bit. And it's una de las barras que es más conocida, so a lot of people go there. I mean, él contrata, cantantes and everything to come play or on a weekend, like.
Holla.
Yeah, vamos a tener a este grupo aquí este fin de semana, vengan. Right. He promotes, advertises, he moves the bar. Cool. And so he's on like, no, you guys, you guys are all from Capilla, you guys are artists, you guys should create something. So he set it up. Me, I wasn't so big on it at first, but I was like, okay, let's see what's up.
Because it's different, so you had to kind of.
Well, now it's not only that it's different, it's just that I really don't do music as much like as I used to, right? But I was for it. I said, we need to create a track, a beat. Necesitamos una pista. And este vato Pachuco Sax, pues él hizo la pista, which salió bien chingona, which is como tumbado, ¿no?
Yeah, it's a corrido tumbado.
Como corrido tumbado.
It has a corrido tumbado.
Yeah, and I liked it. I was like, oh, that's dope.
Blended with like trap and hip hop.
Exactly.
Which is actually kind of crazy.
So, hice mi verso, I did my verse. We recorded it con Rolas. We sent it to them. And as of right now, we're waiting for them to pace it, mix it, master it, and all that. And then we're going to shoot a video, hopefully in Mexico for it. And it should be. Yeah. So it should be good. It should be good. It should be good. I got a good feeling from it. And
Cool.
And just writing the verse was it meant, because even when I was writing, I was like, you know, I didn't feel all there. And like Rola said, hey man, you're gonna fucking represent your dad, your town. You need to come hard. And I said,
So what I told Angel is that he had recorded the track once.
Yes.
And I said, take time, listen to it, marinate on it, take it home, vibe with it, and then if you feel, there was a hand. But if you feel you need to create a different vibe to it, to bring it to life, then you'll know when you listen to it a few times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean that's always happened. I mean, Miami, you know what the deal is. I mean, how many records did we record that we record something and we want to come back?
Re-record it, yeah.
Re-record it again.
I did that a lot to a lot of my old records, yeah.
But that's kind of what happened with this situation with Angel. But go ahead.
Yeah, but it was good. I incorporated a little bit of my family, and I also mentioned, which was kind of important for me to mention, was I mentioned a colonia in Mexico, because this colonia has people that I consider family, and there's this vato in South Central. His name is Luis, Compa Luis. You remember Luis? He sells crepes. You know crepes, the pastry?
Crepas, yeah.
Vende crepas. And I met him by buying crepas. And by buying crepas, we got to know each other. Turns out it's a small world. His cousin's a palomero. So this dude took me to Mexico to find my dad. He's the reason how I found my dad. So he was a dope host. I mean, bro, I stayed in his house. I stayed in his room. I got fed. Fucking, bro, he showed me all.
That.
He showed so much love. I'm forever grateful. And
I remember the first time you went.
So when I wrote this, I ended the track, giving them a shout out, pretty much, which meant a lot too. So it's a good song. Honestly, I can't wait till it comes out.
So you hadn't seen your pops till then?
I didn't see my mom's fucking ran off with my stepdad today. She married my stepdad. He was the neighbor. So my mom's ran off with the neighbor when I was about 7. So from 7 years old till 2018, 31 years later, I found my dad. Yeah.
But you record your step-ups?
Not really. No. But
because we're all stepdads. That's why, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm a stepdad.
Yeah, see, shout out to the stepdad. Shout out to the stepdad. 100%.
Oh man, we could get into all that shit too. But, fuck that. This shit's gonna turn sideways.
I'm just gonna go ahead and have some more Henny right now.
I do want to say fuck child support in their system.
Oh yeah.
Fuck them.
Take care of your little ones. Don't fucking.
Yeah.
Don't let the government take care of them.
Can you hold the cup real quick? Hold the cup.
Stay away.
Every drop, right?
Every little drop.
That's all him. That's all him, because we don't fuck with Hennessy. That's all him right there. And Coke Zero. What the fuck is that? Is there something different between Diet Coke or?
Oh, Diet Coke has.
Or you just like that red can, like.
Diet Coke has a lot of bullshit.
Hey, but talking about the
Coke
crepas,
Zero's good.
you guys need to go try his crepas, bro.
Where's he at?
Best in LA.
Tell them where they're at. Tell them where they're at.
Where's he at?
Avalon and Slauson.
Oh, we go.
You know, as a matter of fact, it's a big parking lot. Y están ahí los tacos poblanos, which they're pretty famous too. They usually have a fucking line, bro. And
crepas there?
have you ever had crepas?
Actually,
What? But from where? No, I don't think he's ever been there.
No, not there, around here.
Where'd you? From just a different vendor?
Avenue 26.
Oh yeah, the Avenue 26 vendor. Yeah.
Oh, las avenidas.
There's a lot of.
No, but they do. So Avenue 26, they move to different, like they'll do Pico Rivera Sports Arena, or they'll do,
Okay, they move.
So they do parking lots, but it started in Highland Park. If
Well,
I'm not mistaken, right?
there's-
Avenue 26, and what they do is they bring a lot of like loncheras and vendors.
Yeah.
And they do like a whole food thing.
Shout out to the avenues too. What's up? You know what I mean?
Avenue.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
Avenidas.
I took the girls to one of those things, and those things were amazing. Everywhere I turn, it was just like fucking bomb ass food. I'm just like, shit.
I would
Yeah,
think
por si soy gordo, güey. Like, ya valió verga, güey.
I would think that Luis is probably the first crepero in LA.
Damn.
You didn't used to see them.
No.
No.
No, you didn't
we-
used to see them.
And we street foods. Like we eat
Yeah.
shit from the
You
street.
didn't
Like
used to see them.
But
Never.
Ever since they kind of got around, I believe people just started following trend after that.
Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could
now,
be.
now is that something?
Especially
that-
if he has his following and shit.
Oh,
like
he
that.
has a big following.
Is that something that's a traditional
Crepa is
Mexican?
French, bro.
Yeah, French.
Because I see.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hold on.
Didn't we talk about French? Don't make me start
Oh.
talking French.
Hey, oui.
And to make it even good.
Voulez-vous coucher
Ay.
Oh,
avec moi ce
shit.
soir? Mon crayon is large.
Parlez-vous français?
Hey.
Monsieur,
Parlez-vous
monsieur,
français?
monsieur, parlez-vous français?
Oui.
Oh.
Oui, oui.
La tuya, güey.
Don't say si. Say oui.
No, the reason why I bring it up because I see like lunch trucks that are brothers and they be selling crepes. I'm like, oh, what crepes and
Now.
but they call it something else.
Yeah,
right?
it's more popular now.
Yeah.
But Luis, the compa that took me to Mexico to find my dad, I believe he was the first in LA to bring it. Honestly.
Could be.
I mean, you
Especially in that area, like you. That's a
in that
really
well,
good area.
let me rephrase that. Bring it in that way that he's done it, because you used to have it. You could used to buy it in the IHOP.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah, but
a
it's
crepe,
different.
but it's different. It's not the same crepe. Yeah.
Or like a mom and pop bakery, like a special
Yeah.
bakery.
Yeah,
No,
it's
this-
different. You can only find.
You guys need to go try this. But to make the story even crazier, when we found my dad, and he invited us into his house, my dad asked Luis, like, "Oh, what do you do?" He's like, "Oh, yo soy crepero." My dad's like, "Yo era crepero."
What the fuck?
That's tight.
Small world.
It's just crazy, bro.
The-
That shit just
ironic
blew my
coincidence.
fucking mind. Yeah.
Roll the
Ironic.
small.
And my dad was telling him like how he made the crepe, and he was like, "Yeah, that's how we do it."
Because there's a
Little
form.
martillo and shit.
The palito de madera, güey.
palito
Pero,
de
Yeah.
madera.
güey,
Yeah.
pero tienen que saber hacerlo, güey.
That too. No, but not only that, la mezcla tiene que
Yeah, the
estar-
batter.
Yeah, the
It
bag.
has to have a good taste, and this food has fucking cornered that taste. So no one has. I've tried different
A
crepes.
Larry ya le
Believe
dio
me.
hambre, güey.
No,
Pretty much, bro.
I've tried different crepes,
Growling, bro.
and fucking Luis's crepes is still the best.
My boy
So,
got the microphone right by
And
his
he's right
stomach,
there
too.
on Avalon and what? And
Avalon and Slauson, bro. Except Tuesdays. Every other day there. Every day except Tuesday, he's
You gotta
there
take a day off.
from 5:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m.
we should blow that shit up, dude. Like right now, set it up. Like let's roll fucking next Friday night.
I'm
Hit
down.
that
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah.
Danny, you down?
I'm down.
Let's do it.
We could
Make
do
it a
it. We could
munchies
do it
night.
this Friday night.
Yeah, dude.
Make it a munchies night.
We could do this Friday night too.
wow.
Shit.
For sure.
Pull up there and
We'll record it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
Great idea.
We'd
Yeah.
be like, ay, cabrón, estos cabrones dónde vinieron?
Yeah, anything you guys want to do, anything you guys want to do
Once he
with
sees
food, I'm
me,
down.
he'll know.
Anything you guys want to do
And
with food, I'm down.
and the dude can sing, bro. I brought him. Well, it was a different thing, but he's recorded videos. He's got songs.
But you did bring him to the studio.
I did bring him to the studio, but like when
So
that
he's an old
fool.
school cat? Or,
No, he's actually younger than all of us.
But he's really good. He really is good.
He's mature. Like the way his upbringing was, like he had one of them dope upbringings. You know what I'm saying? He's got those parents that really taught him good. And bro, when I was over there in Guadalajara with him, and they took me into their family business, they do the aguacates, tomates, limones, they import all that shit. And the way they're living, I was like, damn, dog, why the fuck why'd you leave this? You live like a king over here. And it's true, like it's badass, bro. And
lot of-
something he
lot of
said, I
shows
respect
out
him
there,
for
man.
forever. He says, yeah, man, all this shit is nice, but it's not mine. It's my parents, my family.
Yeah.
I want my own.
I want my own shit.
And he did it.
Facts.
I have a
Did it.
question.
Yeah.
So, when you went to Mexico and you found your dad, was that like?
Oh, bro, man.
Was that your mission though, from the beginning?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So was it like smooth or was it?
no,
kinda-
it was smooth.
I'm gonna step out for a second. I'm gonna let y'all talk about that real quick.
Leave your headphones.
But
Yeah.
I got my headphones.
why? You know what I'm saying? Why? You know what I mean? I shouldn't even said shit. It's like,
I'm just.
You were about to walk with it, motherfuckers. On. That's for sure. You
about
should
to
have said
I'm
it.
looking out for
That
you.
shit would have been funny.
look,
Like,
look
dude,
who's talking. The guy that wanted to sit in the corner and he's mad because he's not in the corner.
Your head was about to get yanked out.
It was smooth because I met Luis by buying crepes, right?
Right.
So when we started, like, even though we got to know each other, and when he offered all that hospitality and all that he could do for me, I was like, nah, this is just like, I felt, because I had heard stories that my dad was on the run. He had smoked some dude. So for me, I was thinking the worst. My wife was like, you should go. I'm like, yeah, but what the fuck? Maybe, I don't know if this is the dude's son that he smoked trying to get me, or
Right.
I was thinking the worst, bro. I was thinking like some cartel shit,
Right.
And but just getting to know the dude, and he was persistent. Like, what's up, man? Let's go. I got you. Let's go. Get your ticket. Let's go. Don't worry about nothing else. Don't worry about your food, your sleep, nothing. Just fucking get your ticket. And I was like, yeah, okay, yeah. But didn't really. But eventually, I don't know. Some just said, man, just fucking do it. And I did it. And the whole trip was, besides losing my luggage, fucking all that. I eventually got it, but it was a lot of bullshit.
what airline was it?
Viva Aerobus, vales verga.
Damn, yeah, I heard it. I heard Bush. I heard shit
Viva
about that.
Aerobus, vales verga.
You should have went for Lattice, bro.
Well, I do them now. But yeah.
There you go.
Fucking nah, but man. And anyways, the dad drove us. His dad drove us to my dad's town. And he knows a lot of Mexico. He's been everywhere, man. So he took us, and we didn't know what to look for, right? I just had a baby picture of me and my pops. So I didn't know what he would look like today or nothing.
So I'm 6'2", about 2 something. You about what?
I'm 6'4",
6'4".
335.
So Pops about the same. Like,
Oh, Pops is like 6'4", maybe
Damn.
200. He's small, like thin,
Yeah.
tall. And so
How tall is Mom's?
my mom, well, I think she's gotten shorter now with age, but I think a lot of people used to say she was like 5'7", 5'8".
Man, those are moms right there.
Yeah.
That's my mom right there. 5'5", 5'6". Shout out to my mom.
Oh yeah. Shout out to the moms, period.
Yeah.
So-
So fives right there.
We pulled up to La Plaza and we just parked.
So did he know that you
No.
were-
He didn't know he was doing that.
Yeah, it's we just pulled up to his town like, motherfucker, we here. But no one knew who the fuck I even was. So we parked and we just started walking towards La Plaza. We parked like 2 blocks away. And any person we ran into on the street on the way to La Plaza, hey, excuse me. Well, I didn't talk. They did because they're more. They can relate more with them.
Right.
So, hey, aquí el chamaco busca su jefe. Mira, aquí está la foto. I would bring out my phone, and it was a photo of me and my pops when I was a little kid, like a baby.
Yeah.
There, everyone's like, no.
You were probably like what, 6'1"?
Who?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not in the picture right now. That was a good one, though.
It was. So eventually we get to the plaza and they start talking. There was a bench with old men, like 5 old dudes, and they're like, hey, aquí el chamaco, blah blah. And they're like, miren, hey, show them the picture. I'll show them the picture. And they're like, no. It's a small town, bro.
Yeah.
And I know now because I've been going there since, and I get to, but no. As we're like, all right, gracias, whatever. As we're walking away, one of the old guys, hey, man, he calls me back. He's like, no one here is gonna tell you nothing. He says, but if someone's gonna tell you something, it's gonna be a dude named Philo Gonzalez. And I was like, okay, ¿dónde lo encuentro? Dice, aquí está la vuelta a la barra. Okay, there we go to the bar, around the block. As we pulled up to the bar, three older dudes and Pedrito, the dude from the bar. Hey, buscamos Philo. That fool gets up. He comes out with his hand, shakes my hand, gives me a hug, and he's
Would
like,
I even know who you were?
yeah, like he knew. He's like, "You're Angel, huh?" I said, "Yeah." And that shit blew my mind. He's like,
You
look-
Gonzalez?
Yeah.
I'm fucking Gonzalez too.
Damn.
Damn. That's what's up.
Ladies,
Yes.
or what?
Hey, right?
I got the accento over the A.
I don't know.
Oh, he got you, dog.
I gotta see at the end of mine.
Yeah,
Fuck the message, bro.
I
It's
got a
the
Z
thing, homie.
too. I got a Z, but I got the little line over the little
Yeah,
slash over there.
Maybe my shit was like that too. I don't know.
So Pops knew it was you automatic.
So it was my uncle,
Oh, your uncle.
my dad's brother, who I ran into at the bar. And you know, it's like, come in. He starts giving shots. Hey, we're drinking, talking, catching up. He eventually calls his son, which is my cousin, calls his son, tells his son, "Hey, yo, go tell your uncle that his kid is over here looking for him."
Fuck.
So he sends his son over there, and he tells me like, "Look, man, no disrespect, none, but you know, your pops, he's got a family, he's married. We don't want to just pull up on him. Like, we should give him a." I said, "Hey, yeah, I'm cool with it. Cool, you know, yeah, I get it."
Yeah.
So sure enough, he comes back and he's like, "Man, he said to take you over there." I said, "Let's roll." So hopped on the whip, drove to his house, which is a few blocks away. It's a small town. And man, there he was. He comes out the door, fucking my homeboy Luis record. I have it all on my IG.
Oh, damn.
And yeah, he records everything, and you know, gave him a hug. He's like, "Oh, you got tall." I was like, "Yeah."
Thank
And then
you.
come to find out, he was slurring like, "Oh," you know, he would talk.
And
And-
dude, you just,
Turns out that he had throat cancer, and they had slit him open.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, we know came
It
in.
was a cigarette. It was a heavy
No,
smoke.
he didn't smoke. It's from the fucking pigeons, bro.
Oh.
Oh damn.
And those cages, smelling, inhaling all that shit. Get on throat cancer.
And that was something that he loved. I'm guessing. You know.
Yeah.
Oh.
So this was in December of 2018. Came back home. I went back May 9th, 2019 with my brother this time, which my brother is 11 months younger than me. So took my brother.
Hijo de él también.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
My dad's.
Wow.
So how many?
Just
from
me and my
from your-
brother.
Oh, okay.
And then he had 3 others with the current wife.
Oh,
You know. So then we go back May. Then we go back December. Then we go back.
Now we're talking about 2019. Like,
So yeah, this was 2019. We went May, December. 2020 we went December, and he already had leukemia. And he died January of 21. He died 3 weeks after we came back home.
Wow.
Yeah. Like when we saw him the last time, he looked bad. But my siblings were like, "Whoa, the doctor's saying that he might recover. They're doing blood work, blah, blah." And we were just like, "Hey, man, just keep us updated, you know?"
Yeah.
And I was actually celebrating my daughter's birthday. My daughter's birthday was on the 4th, but we were celebrating her birthday on the 3rd because it was on a Sunday, and I had her over for that weekend. I get her every other weekend, whatever. And
How many kids you have?
I got 2.
2.
And stepfather to 4.
Nice.
Fucking so yeah, I get the call. Hey, man, he fucking passed away. Bro,
crazy that
bought a ticket that night, flew out that night, buried him the next day.
Wow.
Over there, they don't fuck around. They don't
Yeah.
do like this shit
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
The next day, you're buried, you know? And yeah, bro. And ever since then, we still go back because my family was like, "Hey, it's cool. It's good what you did. You found him and everything, but you still got family. Like, don't think just because he's gone,
Yeah.
you can't come over here." So we just still go over there.
Yeah, you got to keep the connection, bro.
Yeah,
Are
correct.
your
Yeah,
siblings, you guys are all the same height? Like,
yeah.
damn, really?
My brother's like 6'4".
And how
I
old
can
is
show you pictures like later on, but yeah, huh?
he? How old is your brother?
He's 11 months younger than me, so
Damn.
he's 41.
Oh, okay.
They y'all Irish twins then.
Yeah, we're Irish twins.
Yeah, you know, brother, the same thing.
What
Yeah,
the fuck is that?
that's what they call it, Irish twins. Why? I don't know.
Like my kids. They're only 10 months apart.
Yeah.
And what the fuck is Irish got to do with?
Maybe it's an Irish thing.
I mean, They're like
Because
little
the Irish
rabbits.
didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They just.
So
All right, I'm back.
All right.
Ándale. So yeah, that was the whole crepera thing with
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. It was crazy. Like, damn, like a crepero brought his son to a crepero.
Now your folks
I missed that story.
met in
Good
Chicago,
story,
or
No, they met here in downtown LA.
You can watch it on the podcast.
and then from here they
And then
they
from
went to
here,
Chicago.
they went to Chicago. My mom was pregnant with, from what I know, my mom was pregnant with me. And my pops was like, I got my brothers in Chicago. Let's go to Chicago. They went to Chicago. They had me. Then they had my brother. And then my mom's fucking, I guess they split up. My mom's came back out here to Cali. She came straight to South Central. And then shortly later, my pops followed. But my pops ended up in Inglewood. And shout out to Inglewood.
ING.
Yep. And my
Somehow
uncles-
we all end up in that motherfucker.
I got family. I got family in Inglewood,
Yeah.
Hawthorne, Lenox. Like, I got family everywhere, bro.
Damn.
And so yeah, they came back, and we used to see my dad like every weekend, and he used to come fucking pick us up, and you know, from what I remember, it looks like they never rekindled or never got back, you know. But he was there, and I just remember he called one night. He was like, "Yo, I finished building this house in Chicago. Pack your shit. We're going." And we're like, "Cool." We start. My mom's like, "All right, pack your shit." And my mom's on the phone with him, like, "Yeah, blah, blah, blah." I guess she was telling him whatever she was telling him. And she's like, "Yeah, pack your shit." And the next morning, she woke us up, fucking throwing all our luggage into the fucking neighbor's car. I was like, well, "What about our dad?" She's like, "Don't worry about your dad." And then we never saw him again. Yeah. So that was that.
And he went back to the motherland, or
And he left in 98. 98 was the last year he was here. He went, came back, and he went and then came back. The last time he came back was in 96, and then he left in 98, and then he's been over there since.
Damn.
Yeah.
He was like, "Fuck, why go back?" You know what I mean? A lot of people go, and
He had money. He already had his house.
See,
He had a liquor store, and he had his pigeons, and he just fucking. He was actually first place, second place, and third place winner, and he was very known throughout fucking even Central America as a fucking pigeon racer. It's crazy. Wow.
damn.
Like, a lot of people respected him for his of knowledge of pigeons.
That's the original like text message.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's the OG.
They call palomas mensajeras.
Yeah.
Messenger pigeons.
Yeah. And he showed us how he put the bracelet tags on them, and the little baby ones too, like 6 days old. He's over there fucking bending one finger and slipping the ring in, and then popping it back out with a stick. It was crazy, bro.
Oh.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Shit.
And his wall, he has his garage, his cochera, fucking packed with fucking plaques, bro. Pigeons, and with the picture of their eye. I don't know what's big with them with the eye, but every plaque has their eye, a picture of their eyeball.
That's how they get distinguished. You know what I mean?
Probably, yeah. And my uncle, his brother Mikey, mi tío Mikey, he still races pigeons, still breeds and sells them, auctions them and everything.
But I'm sure he's more cautious and more careful about, you know. 'Cause
Oh yeah. Well, his is more in the open versus my dad's was more enclosed.
So is that different from because I remember when I used to live in LA, and I seen brothers, but they would do. And they
Well,
fucking,
yeah, the shit you see in Training Day.
Yeah.
But there's another pigeon that flip.
That's what I was.
Yeah.
Flippers.
Flippers. But you know what that is, right?
No.
John Wick, también.
Yeah.
You think about Debo's?
No, John Wick.
No, even Mike
John
Tyson.
Wick, yeah.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson has
in
those.
New York. Yeah.
But
Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah, Lawrence Fishburne.
But the flippers, they have them out here in like Compton
Yeah.
and all that shit. Watts. What it is,
Dan, you familiar with those birds, those flippers?
yeah,
Balderos?
they send them up. They send the by a flock of 5, 6, whatever. And how they compete him is by how many pigeons actually fall at the same time and how many fucking spins they do in the air and then recover nicely. But what that is not a trick. It's
That's
not that,
crazy.
It's not that it's a trick where they teach them how to fucking flip. They have seizures while they're in the air. And when they have seizures, they just fucking fall out and flip.
It's like a plane going out of control and just.
Yeah, and they flip.
Yeah, but the only difference
And that's
is
how
the
they're
plane
judged
is-
by how many flips and how many at
So
the
then,
same time.
so them clapping is just part of the show then.
Those are clap. Those are just different. Those are just how you call them, I guess. I've never really looked into those a lot, but it doesn't interest me. You know, I don't know. But
That's crazy. Or maybe to wake them up.
They getting judged on fucking having seizures stuff.
yeah,
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I didn't even know it.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We don't get.
As a matter of fact, if you want to learn more about them, watch a documentary on Hulu called Pigeon Kings,
Oh, nice.
and it's based out of L.A. It's crazy.
Check it out.
About that particular
The
bird?
flippers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the racing of them, it's not known here. Like,
No. But it's huge. It originated in I did a little research. It originated in Europe. It originated in Europe, and it's humongous in Asia. Like Chinese dudes are paying $1 million for a pigeon, bro. What the fuck?
No, yeah. I got a.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law's homie. He's from Mid City, and he's doing that. You know, he's hood and shit. But there's a lot of fools doing that shit.
A lot of
It's
dudes
like-
in LA, like
Yeah.
they're little. As a matter of fact, where I used to live on Denver and on Slauson and Fig. I used to live on Slauson and Fig. My neighbors.
Oh, he's coming. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm
Back to
leaving it alone.
Fig. My neighbors had pigeons in his backyard. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah.
We should have like a fake countdown, like every time.
Hey,
Rocky,
every time
yeah.
Fig comes out, ding,
Yeah, bing that shit.
Uh,
Hey, where you stay at?
Alhambra.
Oh, I thought you said on fake. I have her figure out.
Danny's probably driven up and down Figueroa a few times.
Yeah, and the way
He's like, I don't need to, dog.
and the way the Palomas Mensajeras, the way they raised them is they drive them so many fucking miles away from their home.
Yeah.
And then they fucking cut them loose and they start
come back.
flying back. And then the first ones to fucking touch down, they're the winners.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then my brothers, one of my dad's brothers, older brother, they look at him as the pigeon doctor. Like people would take their pigeons to him to like cure them or whatever. It's crazy.
Yeah,
man.
because they catch colds and all kinds of shit.
Yeah, but
the
like,
pigeon whisper.
I would see my dad like he would get them. Even my uncle Mikey, like they get them and they spread their wings open. They're like, they know what to look for. Oh, this was not gonna make it. They know. And then I remember I asked my dad once. I was like, "What do you do with the ones you don't fucking, you know?"
Caldo.
Yeah.
Caldo.
And I said, "Why don't you just let them?" He says, "I have, but the problem is they keep
come
coming back.
Come back.
Because they know the food's here."
Yeah, they come back.
And I was like, "Yeah, that makes sense," but it was fucked up. But yeah.
Now I understand. Back in the days when we were kids, I used to catch pigeons in the back with the milk crate. And
With the
then-
stick.
With the stick and the milk crate. And then, but you know, you put, because we had dogs and dog food and things.
What the fuck?
But it was always the same pigeons that came back.
Yeah, it's all, once you feed them,
Always
that's
the same
it.
pigeons that
You
came
fed
back.
your dogs pigeons?
No, bro. That doesn't even.
No, because you said,
No.
Right?
But we had dogs though. Like so.
Oh, see that-
we would feed the
Dog
dog
pigeon
food to
to
the
the
pigeons.
pigeons.
The pigeons.
Oh, okay.
But they always knew there was food there, so they would always come back. And it was always the same pigeons that came back.
Yeah.
And I would catch them, and then obviously let them go. But it was just the art.
They were cool. You them being catched.
Yeah,
they're
they,
like,
they
oh,
would, they
we
would
can-
be in there chilling. I'd catch them. They didn't give a fuck. They're eating
Yeah.
and chilling, and then I would open the crate and grab them.
That was the OG Pokemon.
And then
dog?
but that's when your mom. That's when mom. That's when mom. Bro, that's when moms was like, "Ah, te van a dar piojos y que sabe qué tanto." Well, because it's a different.
But the whole pigeon, it's actually a sport.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
And there's so much money behind
There's a
it.
lot of money behind it.
Fuck, bro. Like
that's
YouTube it. Watch, you'll see. Like there's a lot
That's
of videos.
interesting, man.
A lot of Chinese dudes.
Very, very interesting.
You fucking fuck with pigeons, dude.
Yeah. Shit, I'm gonna start catching pigeons again.
Again?
You know what I'm saying? Again.
You're gonna fly the birds over the Pacific to be
fuck
specific.
Bro, I'm not even gonna text you no more, bro. I'm just gonna send a picture.
Shout out
to
to
your
Lil
house.
Rob. What up?
That's
So,
right.
Angel, if you're not doing music, what else are you doing?
I barber.
You got a spot or you?
Yeah, downtown LA.
Tell him.
Down-
I love that place.
Downtown LA, Angelo's Barbershop on 2nd and Los Angeles Street.
Okay.
Next door to 7-Eleven.
Dope ass shop.
Is that
Yeah,
where you go?
Well, I've been
he's been.
quite a few times.
It's been a while, but yeah.
It's been a minute, but Angel's my guy, as you can tell. You know what I'm saying? A little fluffy right now.
So
but-
I didn't touch that.
So you're in a booth, or is that your spot?
Nah, yeah, it's commission.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And but
But
I've
it
been
is a dope shop.
I've been there 5 years.
yeah, you've been there for a minute.
Yeah.
You've been there for a minute.
And I love cars, bro. I love fucking with cars.
Yes.
And when I'm not fucking with cars, I'm riding a motorcycle. So,
You got a hard.
But you
know,
have your own like I seen shirts that you do, right? You got your own.
I did before. I used to print my own shirt, which was my logo.
That logo's pretty dope.
I know, bro. Thank you. Yeah.
Have you seen it? Have you guys seen it?
Yeah,
Do we want
that's
Angel?
dope.
Yeah, I've actually had it revamped,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
but I haven't posted it yet, so no one's seen it yet.
Even the old one's dope.
Yeah, the
It
original
got-
one.
Yeah, with the.
Who was Larry?
Larry.
Larry Lencho did it?
Lencho did it.
As a matter of
Oh,
fact,
Lencho!
yeah,
Hey, that's just dope, dude.
yeah, I'm gonna tell you how it, before you even get into that, I'm gonna tell you how ironic this conversation is. So right now that I walked out, I actually called Lencho because
No shit.
he called me like a couple times and I told him that we were here, you know, whatever. He's a little bit far right now, but yeah, man. But did he work on the BAM logo for you guys as well?
That's his
Oh, he
creation.
did?
Yeah. That
He
was
did
it.
that logo.
So you know how that came about, right? When I decided like, fuck it, I'm gonna just run with like We Want Angel. I was tired of the nicknames. I was like, man, I went by Bumpy Gonzalez. I went by fucking
Tiny.
Big Brown. Well, Tiny was my street
what-
name. That
Yeah,
was
but I
my-
met you as Tiny.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
did you write when you were doing graffiti? When you
I
were
was
writing?
doing Task or Result.
TASK.
Yeah. And then, but in the hood, like once I got into South Central and started doing that other shit, you know, everyone knew me by Tiny. But as an artist, as a rapper, I was like, yeah, Big Brown, fucking Bumpy Gonzalez. I don't even remember. I had another one. And I was like, man, I'm tired of this shit. I'm gonna just stick with Angel. Fuck it, that's my birth given name. But then I thought about how can I make it more interesting. So, you know, I was a big Eazy-E fan. We Want Easy. And I was like, oh shit, We Want Angel. And I started stuck with that. And then I said, I need a logo. How the fuck can I come up with a logo that'll represent, you know, or even abbreviated WWA or whatever? And I was sitting on the toilet one day. It's amazing how ideas come sitting on the toilet. You know,
I got a lot of ideas.
Yeah.
for a lot of people, I've heard it
Bam-
many times.
yeah,
Like
that BAM came when, you know,
Yeah.
I was sitting down and one of my cities.
and I was over there fucking with my fingers, like, how the fuck can I come up with a logo with fingers or what? And sure enough, I went like this. I did that. And if you can see, I got the W, right?
Uh-huh.
And you can
then
see,
you
it's
see the
like-
A.
And then you can see the A right here with this right here.
Right.
And that's how so I had someone take the picture of me with no clothes. And I mean, I have no shirt, nothing. And I sent him the picture.
That's scary. Don't do that right now.
I sent him the picture, and Larry fucking Lencho came up with the design.
Yeah.
But it was
dope.
basic. It was just
Lencho's
outlined,
super talented,
you know. But now I have it with detail. Like I have now detail with button-up jacket,
Okay.
and it's revamped. It's pretty good.
It's like a silhouette, but
Yeah, it's a
had
silhouette, the
outlining,
first one.
And yeah, and he's like, boom.
So you just got a bald head with fucking
Yeah.
dude. Like people just bought it because West
W,
Coast, so
yeah.
West Side, whatever, you know. So I got rid of a lot. It was very.
You were printing on, you were doing yourself, you kind of.
I have a shirt. I have a wee one.
You have, yeah. No, dude in my car club, he prints a lot of the car club stuff.
Okay.
So I came to him like, yo, can you do this for me?
Shout out to Car Club. What's
Yeah. Cali SS.
There you go.
California
There you go,
Super
there you go.
Sports, yeah. Dave, Mr. Razbot. Yeah, he printed all my shirts for me and it was cool. I did it for a little while. It kept me busy. It made me a little extra money because child support was killing me. So, you know, it is what it is. But it was cool. I haven't done it in a minute. I've been thinking about getting back to it. But
Hey, man.
Do it.
Yeah, bring it back.
yeah, bring it back.
yeah,
dude.
especially with that revamped logo, man.
yeah.
gotta do it.
People need to
I'll
see
buy
it.
one.
For sure, for sure.
We need to get, you know.
We'll get it though. We'll get
But
it.
you had other shirts, not just that shirt, right?
I had other shirts, yeah. Some that said "fuck social media, I'm dope in real life."
Right.
I remember that one.
Yeah. I had that one, and there was another one, "Fades Pay My Bills," which I have it tatted.
Yeah, right there,
You know,
And then, real?
yeah, realize everyone ain't loyal. Yeah,
Right.
Damn.
Yeah.
Some street knowledge right there.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Streetwise.
saying?
Need to bring that out, right?
Yeah.
Put that out, papa.
So we'll see. It's pretty dope. It was fun, bro. It was cool.
And just so you guys know, Angel is one of the dopest fade artists. Like, you know, when it comes
Yeah,
to
I'm pretty.
when it comes to getting fades and getting even having a beard, and I mean his vibe is like,
Yeah.
I mean, I every time and Letty would be like, why do you spend so much time when you go? And I'm like, and then I took the girls, and it's actually pretty funny. There's a hand. There's a famous hand. But
He just went like this.
wait, that was mine. That's it. Don't give it
Take
to me.
it.
No,
Give it to Eddie.
You want one?
No,
Give it to him.
him. No.
Shit, I think we're gonna have to do a shot, bro.
Dale.
But
Dale, güey.
just I have a lot of respect. One of the artists that I have on El Producto Music is my boy Capicu, that is also a barber. Amazing fucking barber. So I have a lot of respect for the art of
That's-
what the bar. It's an art. It's not.
That's one thing about that, dude. There's a lot of raza.
And
that are
there's
cut there,
reasons
bro.
why.
A lot. Owning their own shit.
Yeah,
you know
well,
what I mean? Like,
but there's reasons why también that, like, for example, when you go to the shop, you know, or you go to a shop or to your barber knows and he always remembers how to.
Well, once you become a regular, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Angel knows how to fix my face. There's not much you could do to fix my face, but Angel knows how to fix my face. You know what I mean? But,
I mean, lo feo no se te lo quita.
no, eso lo tengo de por vida. güey. Ya
Eso
valió
ya
verga.
está,
But yeah, man, I mean, I even see like stuff that Capicu posts, and he'll post like fucking spider webs and all kinds of crazy
That's
shit.
dope. I respect barbers that could do that, especially like this barber OG Rob.
Yeah, Rob the original. He's
God
amazing,
damn, bro. He's sick.
You
with
guys
it.
have seen Rob the original? You guys haven't seen him? You
he
guys
does
don't follow him on
designs. He
Instagram?
does
Yeah.
designs on the head.
I mean, he'll put any fucking face you want in the
Well,
back
it's
of
not
your
even,
head.
and it's not even the hair that he does. That's how he started as a
Well,
barber.
that's one thing. As a barber, there's a lot of barbers that do it. Like for Rob, I get it. He would have to use colors, right? Because, you know, you need to make the picture pop out more. But like barbers that use enhancements, I'm not a barber that uses enhancements. I use all natural with whatever you got. I make it work. Now, if you don't got it, I always tell you, you ain't got it. But
And I was actually gonna ask Miami that. Did you use a
No.
piece of cardboard when you?
That's some shit, dude. No, my dude, he gets down, man. Shout
I
out to
was just
Christian,
fucking
man.
with you,
Shout out to Christian, man. Like, that dude knocks me out, bro. Puts the hot towel on my face.
yeah.
Angel vibes.
I do that too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dog, like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of dudes out there, you know, they
Bro, I'll sit in Angel chair and I'll be like,
oh man, dude. He takes
you
care
know,
of
you're done,
all-
dick. Like, what the fuck? You know, like,
He
oh,
takes
my
care of
bad.
all my boys. Like, he cuts all my kids' hair, man. Like, you know, and that's what it's about.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
Exposing
it's
these
an
cats,
artistic,
man. Like,
it's an artistic vibe, man.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
and even the way I've seen Angel do it, like, you know, because I can even say it firsthand. Like, yeah, it's fucking. I mean, not everybody. And I remember as a kid, my dad used to take us to this barbershop in Islos, right off of Whittier, like Whittier and Soto, like right up the street. And I remember it was just one of those little.
Hole in the wall.
Yeah, it was a hole in the wall, little barbershop. Those señores, you know what I'm saying? Bien mayores, los señores.
He's Latino man. Latino man.
Yeah. Pero Mexican homies right there in fucking Islos and in Boyle Heights. And it was dope though, because always he would never want any of the other barbers except for the owner of the shop to cut our hair. Like, you have your specific guy.
No, it's loyalty.
And it's loyalty.
Yeah, it's loyalty.
Yeah, us over here on this side, man. The majority of our barbers were Vietnamese. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And that's
shit.
when, you know, right there in Culver City. You know what I mean? Shout out to fucking Johnny Limo.
Oh,
Yeah.
And these
Rudy's
dudes,
barbershop.
they pretty much their English was very minimum. You know what I mean? But
But
they
they knew
would
what to
say
do.
half one, fade, razor fade. Yeah, handle it, dude. Like,
That's dope.
But a lot of Latinos were learning from these cats, man. Like,
and it's great. And one of the reasons too that I say that it's a seriously dope art form is because even to the fact we brought up Rob the Original.
Yeah.
So, bro, he's gone to the point from not only did he start as a barber, but bro, I mean, if you watch the guy's posts on Instagram, the videos that he does, he'll take like salt and pepper, and then he'll fucking make like Tupac.
A portrait, yeah.
He'll make like Tupac on the table, or he'll take a hammer and he'll have a big ass piece of glass and put it behind a black piece of cardboard on the bottom, and then he'll start cracking the glass, and you got fucking you got Nipsey Hussle, you know what I mean? And not only that, but because of that, dude, he does all of ¿cómo se llama el hijo de Antonio Aguilar, Pepe.
He does a lot of celebrities.
He does Pepe Aguilar's horses.
Yeah.
He does all of Pepe. Pepe takes him out to the ranch, has flown him out to Mexico just to do the horses for the jaripeos. So whenever you see Pepe Aguilar's horses, Rob the Original does all the designs on the actual horses.
Yeah.
And he does like Versace designs and like some crazy shit.
He does animals, but on top of that,
that's crazy. That's fucking bananas.
He also partnered up with Babyliss, the clipper, and they made his clipper.
Damn,
wow.
Yeah.
That's some shit.
He's got his own clippers out there too.
Dude, you'll see some crazy shit. Like he'll do fucking Chucky in somebody's hair.
Yeah. No, he's good.
He's
really
rest
good.
in peace Takeoff, from Migos that just passed away or whatever.
He's really good.
He did that into somebody's hair with the actual dreads.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he just does some crazy.
He could do anybody,
designs.
pretty much anybody. Yeah.
Anybody.
And that's all collab, dude. That's all like, you know what I mean? Oh, I know him. Boom. You know what I mean? Like, that's what this podcast is about. Look,
the culture.
Look what you're able to do. By us knowing you and sitting down with you, bringing Angel in. You get me? Not only that, bring in the homie. He don't want to be on the camera, but he back there. People are hearing his voice.
Shout out to Danny.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to Danny.
Yeah. And that's what our shows are about. We want that. Like, other artists coming through. Not artists, but entrepreneurs, businessmen. Like, fuck, man, that we can all sit down, man, and preach this shit, dude. Like,
I think that's something important too. It's we need to. Every platform is an amazing platform if you know how to use it right, and you know how to do it. So I just on a personal side of it, I want to extend that invitation to everybody. It's if you're an artist and you want people to hear your story, it's like,
come on down.
Yeah.
Come down, man.
Because we're lacking, man.
Check out BAM, subscribe. No, it's not that you're lacking. It's just the thing is that.
No, not us. I'm saying like in general. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because I was about to say hey, matter of fact, el pinche Ralphie me acaba de pellizcar, güey. No, but what I'm saying is there's artists that don't believe, and it's like any platform and every platform, any opportunity that you get to be able to tell your story, I think is super important. And I'm glad to be here on this side of it, even on the interview right now with hanging out with Angel. I didn't even want to be here. Not that I didn't want to be here, but this isn't even about me. This was about my boy Angel, because I want people to hear his story, because I think he has an amazing story. And aside of the fact that he's a super compa and he's one of my best friends, like, you know what I'm saying? I just think that people need to hear stories.
You consider him your best friend? Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying?
We're just making sure.
We'll see next. Wait, no. We'll see next time I go to the barbershop.
Hey, motherfucker, what's up, $40?
Wait a minute. Did he say? Now I understand why he hasn't been to the barbershop.
Let me turn off the cameras now. You can answer that.
Yeah, you can answer off camera. No, but I think
Daddy's over there like, I thought I was his
Daddy's
best
like,
friend.
some shit right there. I'm still trying to figure that one out. But you know what? It goes back to a lot of shit. Like, history repeats itself. Like,
Always.
That's that Edgar cut is see, like
That shit's going out the
Julius
window.
Caesar,
Even the
Roman
fucking
Emperor vibes back
people
in
were
the
doing
days.
rocking the mullets for a little bit.
Hey, that
And there
90s
still are
shit's coming
some.
They're still out
back.
there.
That 90s
Yeah.
shit's coming back, dog.
Yeah.
Digafro.
That 90s
That's a whole
shit's
nother
coming back.
conversation.
You got the business in the front, the parties in the back.
Some of them know how to clean it up. Like
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
fade that mullet, not like oh yeah, you know what I mean? It's not
Like a 90s mullet?
but like to the neck, but like
Like a
I've
Ralphie,
seen it.
like a
Paper,
I
Ralphie,
was even
paper.
thinking of, huh?
like a Ralphie mullet.
Yeah.
I had a fucking ponytail too.
Yeah.
I had a little rat tail in the back.
He looked like the,
I remember
the two carnales, juvenile style. Remember juvenile style?
the rat tails were illegal around my hood growing up.
Yeah.
Because if you had a rat tail, you were considered a norteño or something.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
That's why everybody started cutting their shit off.
Yeah. I remember
Like, oh
that.
shit, let me do it.
Or they would cut it off.
But they would cut it off.
Oh,
for
they
you.
would cut it off.
Are you a low key norteño? Oh, Rafi, we're gonna have to check that out, bro. Shout out to norteños, homie. We got
Yeah.
nothing but
Norteño
love.
Barranquilla
man.
style.
No beef, no hard feelings.
Nada, aquí todo sólido. You know what I mean? Todo sólido.
So,
Pero,
you guys
I'll see
ready to go eat something? Or what?
yeah, we're about to go hit it.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
Dip that shit.
So, we would like to thank the homie.
Danny,
Danny in the background.
Big Danny.
Taking pictures. If you see shit like this, that's him in the background just
Yeah,
fucking
flashing.
taking flicks. Bah, 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 bah.
Flashing lights.
Paparazzi right here. You know
We
what I
do
mean?
gotta get Danny over here. One
Oh,
day.
yeah.
Yeah, one day we'll say that. Not only that, we would like to thank Angel
Yes.
Gonzalez, mi tocayo de apellido,
A ti.
for joining us. Throw out your socials, man. Like,
Oh shit, we want Angel. That's it.
Everything.
boom, a todo.
Everywhere.
Oh.
Find me on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook,
Go get
on
your merch.
TikTok. Yeah.
Merch coming soon.
Go get your
Merch coming
knowledge.
soon.
Yes.
There you go.
Rafi G out there.
RPG right here.
DJ Solo.
David Rolas.
I am Eddie G. This is By All Means Family right here. Subscribe, hit that like button.
Yes.
Send us a message. Hey, foods. Like,
Food.
hit it.
Send us the
Or
food.
even drinks, you know what I mean?
Comment all your
the
spots.
Yeah.
Fuck
If you got a barber that gets down, hey,
Yeah.
también, let us
Yeah.
know. So,
Shout them out.
Shout him out. Shout him out.
Yeah.
Shout out.
God bless. We are out.
Deuce.
Peace out, bro.
Woo.
A rato, vato.
How long have we been sitting here?
Simon Limon.
We're over 2 hours, my G, but we can get some tacos right now.
Hey, by the way,
Hey.
Figueroa.
See how? Hey, damn, mijo, así vuela el tiempo, bro. When you fucking you're making this shit. You know what I mean? Like,